dividends, passive income in the clearest sense. What are dividends? They're the money that the company pays you, usually on a quarterly basis. Okay, you want a more formal definition? It's the distribution of corporate earnings to eligible shareholders. Make sure you purchase that stock or ETF before the ex-dividend date to be eligible. So what are the 3 criteria I look for when I purchase or invest in a dividend stock or ETF? Let's start with number 1, dividend yield. Super important. That is what you actually make. That is the annual dividend dollar amount per share divided by the price. It's always given to you on a yearly basis. However, dividends are usually paid quarterly. They can be paid in annual or semi-annual, but usually it's quarterly. So dividend yield is the yield you get on that ETF or stock. 2, management fee. Remember, I always talk about it's about what you keep. So it's important to keep those fees down. So I look for lower management fees. That brings me to number 3. What's the 3rd criteria I look for? Historical patterns of the dividend. Do they cancel? Do they have a history of lowering? That's very important. What's the point of me having a high dividend yield if they cancel next year? So it's important to look at that historical patterns of those dividends. Have they been consistent? Do they have a history of reducing or canceling their dividend? Always be aware. So the 3 criteria: dividend yield, that's how much you make. 2, management fees, that's how much you pay. 3, are they consistent with their dividend? 3 important criteria.